don't know. Today I woke up and I was thinking, you need a reset day today. Ever feel like you just need to reset your day and just get your life back on track? Because not so much that you're in a rut or anything, but you just feel like I just need to make some changes right now because there are just some little things I could tweak to make my days run smoother. Well, today is that day for me. As it turned out, today is a day where I don't have anything on my calendar as far as my job is concerned. So, and that might pop up. I might get a couple of assignments, which will be fine. I can take care of those quickly. There are some things I need to do, like I need to talk to my parents about getting them set up for the trip that we're going on in July. Need to download some apps for them because I need to get them checked in for that. And then I need to vacuum. One of the things I need to do is I've decided that normally I have my office set up in my bedroom and it works okay there, but I also have this dining room over here that I never use. Okay, let me take it back. I may use it, I don't know, 2-3 times a year. That's not enough to have a whole designated room for it. So I'm thinking that I might change my office. In fact, I'm going to take my office and bring it into my dining room, and I'm going to somehow, hopefully, be able to use my dining room table as my desk because it's a table, but it's not very large, so it just may work. So I'm going to make that adjustment because I also really don't like working in this room in the hallway by myself during the day. I mean, it's not that I'm afraid to be home by myself. It's not about that. It's just that I want to be out in the open. I want to be able to feel more of the sunshine. I have to see more of my house. So I'm going to take care of that. And then we are out of some just basic necessities like eggs, just basic things. So I think I'm going to make a list of the things that we need, which I generally keep a running list of things I need from the grocery store on my phone. So I'm just going to make sure that I have everything that I need on that list. And I will probably just order it from the grocery store and pick it up because, oh my gosh, I don't know why I don't do that more often. It is so much more convenient than walking through the store and going down every aisle and picking up things that, I think I need. I don't want to get into all that. I don't even have time for that. So I'm going to make a list of what I need, and then I'm going to pick it up because I know that I can do that same day. What else do I need to do? I need to clean this kitchen. I did a little bit of meal prep yesterday. I made some quinoa, and I've really never had quinoa, but I found a recipe on YouTube and looked pretty good, made with chicken broth. So made it, divided it up into, what did I do? Half-cup servings, and then I put those half-cup servings in sandwich bags and then put that in a freezer bag, popped it in my freezer. So I'm going to do some research on creating Buddha bowls, because they look healthy and you can make a lot of different varieties, and I just think it's going to make my meal prep a lot easier because from what I can tell, you're just basically using things you already have on hand, like chicken and vegetables, and just pop them in a bowl. Sometimes you can add a sauce to them. Anyway, I'm not real familiar with Buddha bowls, but from what I can tell, it just looks like it's kind of like a Chipotle type of bowl. Like it has the rice, but instead of rice, you're using quinoa. So anyway, I'm going to make some Buddha bowls or do some research on Buddha bowls. And what else? Let's see. What else do I need to do today? Anyway, I thought I'd bring you guys along with me today because today is the day that I reset my day. So come along with me and see all the things that I'm going to do. There's one other thing I want to talk to you about. So yesterday I was cleaning, and I noticed I lost a stone in my ring. It is right in the center. Now, I wear my ring all the time. My wedding ring is what I'm talking about. I wear my ring all the time, so I don't take it off when I clean, and maybe I should. Maybe this is my fault. Maybe I should have taken it off when I clean, but I didn't. And I noticed just yesterday that one stone was missing, and I was like, oh my gosh. Okay, now I have to take this in and figure out how much it's gonna cost. So In the meantime, I think I'm going to look into investing into one of those rubber rings. That's the best way I can describe it. You know, one of those plastic rings you wear that don't have any stones on them. They're just safe, great for you to work out in. You can't break anything. So I'm going to look into that while I'm waiting to find out how much it's going to cost and then get it repaired. I know that a lot of times I see women with those rings on. I'm thinking, why don't they wear their regular rings? I now realize why I should not wear my regular ring all the time. I probably should take it off when I clean and wash dishes and that kind of thing, and just wear it on special occasions. But here's the thing,
I really, really like my ring.
and that's why I wear it all the time, but it does not behoove me to do that. So, but for right now, I'm going to journal and get all these thoughts that are in my head on paper. Okay. Journaling is so important. I really enjoy the time that I take to journal. I try to make this a habit and do it at least 5 times a week because it really sets my day off right. So this is my favorite meal of the day, my breakfast. It's made with steel cut oatmeal, apples, blueberries, dark chocolate chips, almond milk, and almond butter. It is amazing. So I just finished eating my steel cut oatmeal, and it is, oh my gosh, it's so good. I could eat that every single day, and I pretty much do because I love it that much. I eat it just about at least 3 or 4 days a week. So what I do is I make up a big batch of it, and I make sure that it's available to me, and I just eat about 3/4 of a cup, half cup, 3/4 of a cup of it, and then add all the other stuff on top of it. So that was so good. So while I was eating that, I told you all that I was going to learn how to make Buddha bowls, but here's what I didn't know. I didn't know Buddha bowls were vegetarian. Well, I'm not a vegetarian, so what I really wanted to know was how to make quinoa bowls. And I did get some really, really good ideas, but it was pretty funny that I was like, where's the meat? I mean, like, where's the salmon or the chicken or something, you know? So I'm learning that as I am resetting my day, and the part of the reset that this applies to is the fact that I knew that my eating routine was not where it needed to be. I needed to get this area of my life down pat. When you have a hit and miss day like that, you are not setting yourself up for success. Some days are great, and then some days are pizza. Just saying. And I don't need a pizza day. Next, I'm going to work on my list for the grocery store, and so I can go pick that up. Okay, so here is my current office situation. This is my office. It is currently a mess right now, at least a mess as far as I'm concerned. I have weights over there, I have a fax machine, I have all my books in there that I actually don't read anymore. And then those 2 boxes down there are empty. Have a paper shredder over there, and then just some stuff that I have to decide what I'm going to do with. And here I have my office supplies, and then I have a calendar on the wall, and then here's my desk situation. And I can't seem to get my monitor to work, but we will figure that out another time. Anyway, so this is my desk. Got too much stuff on it. For some reason, it never feels large enough for me. But this is what it is, and then that box actually goes in the closet. I have this desk set up over here because this is where I do the work for my other business. And I have to print and scan a lot of times, so I had a separate designated area for that space over here. So right here I have some of my supplies, and then I also have in my closet, it's where I also have my printer, which this will stay in here. I'm going to keep the stuff from my job in here, and then I have supplies up here, which this will probably stay in here too. And then I have paper, and then my file cabinet right there, and then my supplies for my channel for when I'm filming, and that's it. So this is my current office situation. So it's great for an office. It really is. Oh, now here is the problem. That's all paper that needs to be shredded. Yeah, it's a lot. Gotta figure out how I'm gonna stay on top of that or get rid of it. We'll figure it out. Anyway, so that is my current situation. Here is my dining room, and it's a pretty nice sized room. I have this hutch back here, I guess that's what you call it, that I use to keep extra dishes and actually more decor than dishes, but it has dishes in there and some decor and some books. And I love this piece. I actually did a DIY on this. It was a big brown ugly thing, and then I painted it and made it the way it is now. So it's a nice sized room. It gets a lot of light. It has a lot of light just about the majority of the day. It sits right when you come in the front door of my house. So I would much rather be out here. I don't know. I'm going to definitely try it, and I'm thinking I'm going to use this table as my desk and take the extra chairs and put them in my attic and take them down as needed, because all they're doing right now is collecting dust. Literally, I have to dust the chairs because no one sits in them. And I have to constantly wipe off the table because it just collects dust because no one is using the table. So I just thought it would be better served as an office. So we're going to do some rearranging and see what that looks like. Okay.
Sometimes I make this life thing harder than it needs to be. Not dead yet, true shit. So why do I worry about what I can't see? I was stressing about money for my rent, but the money that I spent last night with my friends was worth it. Sometimes I make this life thing harder than it needs to be. So many lights like.
Okay, so here's my new office setup. I think this is totally going to work. So I always use a larger keyboard when I'm doing my typing and when I'm doing my editing, and then I have my MacBook over there, and then when I'm taking notes I always like to use different colored pens when I'm doing that. And I also have my lotion because a lot of times when I'm sitting at my desk I like to have lotion available. Then I have my mouse right there, my planner. My favorite flowers are hydrangeas, so I have those on my desk. And then this is my notepad when I need to take notes. So I believe I'm all set. So I am going to test this out, see how it works. I also have two chairs right here in case anyone wants to sit and talk to me. Also, because this is also a dining room table that I would be using every now and then for seating, which is literally every now and then, not very often at all. I also have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chairs down here, and I have this corner over here I could put another chair, and I think I'm just going to put some real nice pillows in those chairs so that I can already have 6 chairs down here if I need to use them. So right now I'm going to use it as a office space, and I put this little basket down there to house in my headphones and my let me come over here, to house my headphones and any other cords like my mic or anything that I need for my for when I'm recording. So any other tools I need, I'm going to put those right there. And so now when I'm doing my editing, I have everything readily available to me, and I think this makes a pretty cool office. What do you think?
Look into my eyes, eyes, eyes. It's gonna be right, right, right. Tomorrow's gonna be okay. One moment, one shot.
Okay, so I just went outside to make sure you cannot tell that this was an office setup from the street, and you can barely tell that it's an office setup unless you're literally standing on my front porch. So what I can do is when I do need to leave the house, I can either make sure I close these or definitely tilt them up a little bit so that you cannot directly see in. So tilt them up a little bit or tilt them down a little bit like that. So we still get some light, but you won't be able to see directly in. So either way, I think this is a nice setup. I think this is going to work for me. The only thing I think I would change is this desk lamp, because even though it's functional, it's just not very attractive. I think I need something a little bit more substantial. So I'm going to look to see what I have around the house and see if I find something else that can work in that space. And other than that, let me check on that and then I'll get right back with you. Okay, so I decided to swap out the white lamp with this lamp. I think this looks a little bit dressier and looks more appropriate for my desk. It just gives it a little bit more character. So I'm going to use this one instead. And you know, I'm liking this setup. I think this is going to be pretty cool and totally work for me. It'll be an easy thing to change out when I need to just say, I'm going to have a large dinner party over and I need to use this space for a table. I think it's going to be an easy setup, or an easy fix. I'm so glad I decided to make this switch, and we're going to test it out and see how it works for me. Awesome. Okay, so I am now halfway done with my reset, and I'm most excited right now about this desk setup. And I'm so glad I got to learn more about making my quinoa bowls and getting my days organized. I did my workout, and you know, sometimes we forget that it's important to just stop and take a breath and just think about where you are in your day to day. And for me to do this today, it's been really rewarding. I even had time for my sister to stop by for lunch, and we got to chit chat for a moment. And now I'm going to get in the car and go over to my parents' house and take care of the stuff I need to take care of for the trip. And I'm going to give myself an hour. That means an hour once I get there, and an hour from the time I get there to the time I leave. And it's a 15-minute drive to and from there, so we're looking at about an hour and a half. If everything goes smoothly. So hopefully everything goes smoothly and I can take care of that and then head on back home. So tell me, what was the one thing that made you feel like you needed to reset your day? And maybe you're feeling like that right now, that you just need to take some time to reset. And if you're working Monday through Friday and you needed to wait till the weekend to do it, then take that day to just step back and get things back on track, because it can make you feel like you're back on top of the world. So let me know which is that one thing that's on your mind right now that you know you need to revisit and get yourself back on track. Leave me a comment in the comment section below. If you're enjoying what you're seeing on this video so far, I'm so glad that you're here to go through this reset day with me. Please like and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me a lot. Right now I'm getting ready to leave, go over to my parents' house and take care of that stuff. And I've decided I'm going to put the groceries off until tomorrow because I already have food for today, so I'm good. Trying to leave and go to my parents' house.
I think about us calling. I think about us, I think about us falling through the dark night and through time towards the light when you'll be mine. I think about us, I know the dawn is for.
Okay, so I am here just getting out of the car. It is such a gorgeous day.
I think about us, I think about us falling
back from my parents' house, and I think I told you I was only going to spend an hour, and believe it or not, I was in and out of there in like 45 minutes, which is a record for my parents. I was able to get done quickly. I told them exactly what I needed, so they were ready to get this taken care of. So got all that information listed on the app that I needed to download, and they are all set. So that went seamlessly. So I'm really happy about that.
It was a great day. Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to finish up this video by saying that I got a lot done today. The biggest accomplishment was getting that desk situation taken care of. I'm really happy with that. I feel good about resetting my day today and just getting things back on track. And it's important to take that time to do that. And even though I had other things on my list, pretty much I got everything accomplished on my list and then some. I also added going into the bank because there was something I had to make a deposit that I've been putting off for a minute, and that was also on my list of things to do that I had in my head that I knew I needed to do. So I'm really thankful for this reset day. Take some time to do that for yourself if you need to. If you like what you saw in this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. Watch these other videos that I have, and they talk about organizing your life and getting yourself together. And hopefully you'll come back and see me soon. If you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. And until I see you next time, hugs and love. Bye.